your voice away your tongue song. Y'all mind my girl, you're the right one. I know you're there for me when necessary. Yeah, you're there for me when necessary. Sammy there for you when necessary. If I delay today, I'm sorry. Motivate me, wasibokawa.
I met Liz in about 2014. I just joined a new workplace, and I happened to run into Liz. She was working with an organization close to us, and then I ran into Liz, and when I looked at Liz, I said, my breath was, taken away.
I used to work at Macy's Uganda, and used to work at Catholic Relief Services, and our offices were housed within the same perimeter.
I just said, hi, and we moved on because we are not working together, but just close together. And I was just starting a new job, which was very tough, and there was a lot going on. And after that moment, I said, I've seen this pretty girl. I don't know if I'll see her again. It would be nice if I did. Surprisingly,
when David and I met, I wasn't willing to become friends with him because I come from a really large, really loving family, and I'm a really picky person. So I'm also very particular about the friends I choose to allow into my life.
So I work in IT, and I was working in a server room, with those big computers and what. And that server room was located, luckily it was located next to where Liz works. So one day, maybe a week later, I go to the server room, because I'm new, I'm trying to understand the system. And then I see Liz again, I say, what a coincidence. So I say, hi. But in this Kampala, nothing much can come after seeing Tom and twice. So I said, hi. So it so happened that I now realize that Liz is working behind our building next to the server room. So I now took every chance I could to go to the server room. Now, Liz may not know this, but she thought I was actually busy, but I was going to the server room for a chance to be able to see Liz. And each time I would meet Liz, Liz would take my breath away. And I said, this is a girl that I'm really committed to. And I really see something happening here.
And when he asked me if we could be friends, I said no. I'm sorry. Well, here we are. So I guess that no doesn't count because as we speak right now, he's my best friend, he's my everything, and we're excited to spend the rest of our lives together.
Shortly after we became friends, I nicknamed her Wifey. So for the longest time, let's say a year passed, and I was calling Liz Wifey. Even in my phone, I named her Wifey. And even her started calling me hubby. And it's interesting that we are at this point of husband and wife, yet we, at that point we're just fooling around and calling each other husband and wife, but nothing really was coming out of it.
So Davido really loves yummies in as far as what he likes to eat, and he's also a salt and savory guy, which is funny because me, I'm more sweets and pastries, so I like cake and that sort of thing. He likes Pringles and meat and pork and that sort of thing, so he's salt and savory.
One of the funny things I saw with Liz for the first time, which is really, it's cute but funny at the same time. When we go out to eat, there's a way she gets, she starts to dance when she's eating food. So she's eating food, we go somewhere like Cafe Javas or something, Liz starts to dance, I think the best things I like about Liz are she's very genuine. She has genuine emotions. She's a very positive person. She's very caring. I would say Liz's generous heart and abundance, and that love has also taught me to soften up. That's one of the best qualities I like about her.
One of the things that attracted me to him the most, he's a family guy. He loves his family. If you care about Davido, you'll know how important his family is to him. And he loves his friends.
Then Liz, because of her caring nature, she really wants to see the best out of people. So even with me, she'll even put me first before, anything else.
Unfortunately, he loves a losing team. He'll hate me for saying this, but he loves Arsenal. So yeah, I'm an Arsenal girl because, you know, I support my person. So we're Arsenal fans.
If tomorrow is Judgment Day,
Sing, mommy.
and I'm standing on the front line, and the Lord asks me what I did with my life, I will say I spent it with you.
I really went through different things in my mind about how I'm going to propose, because we had seen things like men proposing on the street, men proposing at birthdays, the whole family is there. I said, but I know Liz. I think I know what Liz would want. But I wanted it to be a surprise.
He proposed to me twice, and he first proposed to me at Mestil. Mestil Hotel is it's a really special place to us. After we became official, it was the first place we went to celebrate a birthday. Birthdays are a big deal. It seemed like a random day where we were just going on a normal date night.
Luckily, I have her sister, who is a good friend of mine, and I was able to coordinate with her. We're just going for dinner.
I'm like, oh my God, yes, that would be nice. Can I dress up? Because I like to dress up. And she's like, yeah, of course, you can get as fancy as you like.
But we didn't want to give too much away because she could have got the salon and all that, but said, let's just keep it simple.
So, I was all dressed up. We went to dinner. It was such a great time, such great conversation.
We catch up, we laugh, we tell stories. We talk about each other, but the entire night I'm asking myself, when am I going to ask her? When am I going to ask her?
And I'm sleeping.
It was really, really amazing. We had dinner, we had great conversation. It was time to go. We got up to leave, and then he said, he needed to use the bathroom. I was like, okay, I'll wait for you here. And then he came back and
I said, I got you something. And I say, make sure you're recording so that you can, see the thing I've got you. So she starts recording. And at this point, I'm shaking. And I say, what's going to happen here? So I had the ring in my pocket. And then,
he fidgets a bit and he pulls something out of his inner jacket pocket.
And then I say, so are you ready for your gift? And she says, yeah, I'm ready. She's like, I'm excited. What's this? And then the next thing I'm kneeling down, she's like, what's happening? Why are you kneeling? Then I move my hands and then it's a ring. I'm holding a ring and she just starts like giggling and laughing. She can't believe it. She's excited.
Admittedly, it caught me off guard. So I don't think my reaction was exactly ideal. I didn't say, oh my God, yes. I was like,
I said, Elizabeth, will you marry me? And she's like,
what? It took me a while to realize what was happening, but it was then, of course, yes, and I said yes.
And then I put on the ring, and yeah, I've never looked back since.
He went ahead and organized a public proposal dinner where he invited my family, he invited his family. It was such a beautiful event, but I obviously appreciated him more for having first done it in private. And yeah, that private proposal dinner means the world to me.
Well, I think 4 kids would be good. Yeah, 4 kids. That's a good number.
So we have not yet agreed about that. But if I'm to be biased and just give a general observation, people usually say they want the number of kids in relation to the number of siblings they have. So with Davido, he wants 4, and with me, I want 9. So we'll figure it out. My Davido, my Kabebi, my love, my best friend.
Liz, I've loved you since the first days I used to call you wifey. I still love you, probably even more than then. I am committed to you. I'm ready to spend the rest of my life with you. There's no one else I would want to spend my life with. There's no one else I want to wake up next to every day.
I know it's God that has led us here, and I'm so grateful to God for our journey and for our love and for our dreams, and I'm so grateful for having found a teammate as amazing as you are. I love, you know, like how we do with the infinity sign on the O's. I love you times 3,000. I love you to infinity, and I can't wait to spend the rest of my life with you.
I love you, Liz.
Yeah. Congratulations to us and to forever and a day more. Mwah.